Hey, what's up, guys? Going to show y'all how to change the rear shocks on a 2010 Maxima and whatever years are compatible that are the same. You know what I mean? I think it's 2009 up to 14, I believe, something like that. But this is 2010 Nissan Maxima. Really simple, so check it out. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna raise your vehicle up on the chassis on one side, and you're gonna set up your jack stand right here, right next to it, and then you're going to take off. We're going to take off the rim. All right, now that we got the rim off, now the reason why, unless you have two jacks, but this is the reason why you put your jack stand here, because we're going to need to use this. We're going to need to use the jack. So we lower that down, pull it out. Because we're going to need this after we take this apart right now, and I'll show y'all. Okay, so now you got your car sitting on the jack stand, and what we're going to do, we're going to take off this bolt here, and up here, up there are two bolts that hold that up there, the shock. So it's just 3 bolts in total. It's just a matter of, you know, how to put it back on and so on. So check it out. I have an 18 millimeter right here, and this is for this one right here. And just to add, just in case if y'all try to take this off, you know, and y'all having a little trouble with that, you can use something like a bar that fits in your deal. I use this right here, which is the one that came with the car. I just kind of straighten it out. You can put it in like this and pry up, and it'll help you. It'll help you more to get it out a little bit better, because sometimes they get a little tight. But they haven't been changed in a while, so they do get a little tight. So yeah, let me take that off. Also, if you'd like to use these, I like to use the impacts. I do construction, so you know, so stuff like this, you could use this as well, the impact, and you could take care of stuff a little bit faster. Once you got it loose, you know, it's really easy. So yeah, whatever you have, you know what I mean. You can do it both ways. The impact does it pretty quick. Just when you're tightening up certain stuff, just be careful with that. I mean, to undo stuff, it's pretty good, but some stuff has a certain torque. You overdo it, you could damage stuff. So on this, we're taking it out, so that's fine. And to take the top one is the 13 millimeter for the ones up here. So this is just to give y'all a demonstration. This is the new shock, okay? So when you buy your new one, it's gonna have all these parts, you know, together. Just when you take off your old one, just follow them, which is pretty easy. So you're gonna take the new one is not gonna come with this, so you're gonna have to switch this over to your new one from your old one. And the only thing that you're gonna change from the old shock is gonna have this plate here, this here, this ring, and this to protect it from debris and dirt and stuff like that. So just make sure when y'all get the new one, you're gonna have the parts you're gonna have the bushings. You're gonna have 2 bushings, which is this one and this one here, brand new. This little washer and this bolt. So just make sure y'all install it the same way that you like your old one. You know, just make sure it's all the same. And once you got this, y'all got to make sure and do this. This right here, do not, when you tighten up this bolt, make sure, just because it stops there doesn't mean you're done. This bush in here, you gotta tighten this up till this gets to the same width. It's gonna squeeze to the same width as this washer here, okay? So you're gonna keep turning and turning and turning till it gets fat enough to which it expands to the outer side of this. You see what I'm saying? Once you see it, don't do it no more. You're done. Okay. So the way I do it is you could do different things. You can get a needle nose. You can squeeze it here, and then you could get if you have the correct wrench. You know, I'm using this one. You gotta hold this here, and then you gotta turn this, tighten. The reason why, because if you tighten this like this without holding this, the whole thing turns around. So it ain't gonna work. So you gotta hold it here while you turn this, because then the whole thing's just gonna spin. Okay, so the way I do it, I got this little do here. Check it out. I hold it here, and then with this one, with one hand here. Sorry, I'm holding the camera, so this here, and this one on the bottom, and you tighten it up till this expands to the size of your washer. Here it goes. All right, guys, so there you go. I already tightened it up, as you can see right here. It's squeezed, and if you look here, it's perfectly flat. The bushing is flat with the washer at the top, and that's it. Now we're gonna just put it back in. Just remember, put it correctly. So this side right here goes to this side because the bolt comes in from this side. All right. So we're gonna put this at the top first. The top part first. Screw those bolts in. Do not do it with an impact. The two screws that go in here. Just tighten it a hand tight. Once it stops, you're done. Because it really doesn't really what can I say? It doesn't really like hold nothing crazy. Like what it does is basically holds it in place. Because once you set the car down, the pressure's going upwards. You see what I'm saying? So just don't get crazy. You don't got to tighten these up. Just as soon as it stops, you're done. Okay. So and don't overdo it, because had an issue one time. Some guy he overdid it, and it broke the screw from the top, the bolt, I mean. And so it was basically like this from the top, and it broke. And the thing is that it's welded to the car, so it's a very complicated fix. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and put this in. Check it out. I almost forgot. Don't forget this. This goes right in there first, and then it goes in. All right, now that we got that up in there, what we're gonna do, see, this is we're gonna have to. This is where your jack comes in. We're gonna have to force this back up, so it could so we can line it up right here, so we can slip our bolt in. And I put it right here, right here. Let's see. Sorry, can't. Right about this area down here. I know it's hard to see, but it's right here. This is where I set my jack at and lift it up till I even that out, and I put my bolt right through there. All right, so as you can see, you jack it up, keep going up till you get lined up right here, and then you put your bolt in. And there you go. Bolt in, everything's good. Now we drop the jack. Put it back where you first had it to lift your car, to put your wheel back on. And that's pretty much it, guys. Also, let me add, y'all make sure and inspect your bolts. You know, your ones that hold your rim in place, your lug nuts. I just bought these. You know, sometimes, you know, with the time, depending on how old your vehicle is, you know, you take them on and off, they get rounded off, they get kind of beat up, they get rusted. you know, save yourself some trouble and, you know, inspect them. Once you start seeing them kind of beat up, you know, and everything, just get yourself some new ones. That's what I did, and I got a whole set at Amazon, on Amazon, for about, I think I paid like $25 for all 20, and you know, pretty good. Looked at the reviews on these, and the reviews were pretty good. So, you know, just make sure and check that out once you're doing stuff like this. You know, it ain't worth it. You know, these get damaged, and then you're having trouble to take one out or something. You know, just get some new ones. You know, so yeah. So that's basically it, y'all. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and put these on. Drop your vehicle. Take your jack out. Take your jack stand out. You know, you tighten up all your lug nuts here. Drop your jack, and that's it. And thank you guys for checking in with JR's reviews and how-tos, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.